Hi guys, it's Robin with Better Days Recovery Family Services, and as you can see, we're in the truck again. Just got done working out again, and totally inspired again. Move the body, and the mind will come. You know, it's a basic tenet. Bring the body, and the mind will follow. Movement, very important. A huge part of my personal recovery is just getting my ass up, getting my ass moving, and the brain has a tendency to follow. And if I sound stuffed up, it's because I am. My daughter was here for about a month on her summer vacation, and she went back to school yesterday. She is in high school. She's 15. And of course, the one thing she left me with is her cold, because that's what kids do. But she's amazing. I love her, and I don't mind at all, because that's what moms do. But so anyway, as y'all know, not an endorsement, but a total plug. I do Orange Theory, actually up here in Walpole, Massachusetts. They're fucking amazing. But I will say, after being on this journey for about, 12, 13 weeks, I have developed a deep-seated hatred for the words all out. Also for the number one. 1 minute, dude, if you have never done 1 minute of full exertion, you don't know how long a fucking minute is. Because I will tell you, that is the longest minute of anybody's life. Just standing there and not standing, like fucking running and doing as much as you can for 1 minute, sitting in that discomfort, knowing that you're going to get through it because you're going to get yourself through it. And I have developed this intense love and adoration for the number 10. When they say 10 seconds left, it's like this incredible surge of adrenaline comes to me, and I know I've done it. Because 10 seconds, I can do anything for 10 seconds. So that's when you hit it. That's when you get all out. That true, you're going to do this. It's like that NASA push acceleration. All out. And it means so much to me to know that discomfort, I've done it. You know, and of course then you have your 30-second recovery, and then you do it again. And then you have that little bit of recovery, and you do it again. But you get through it. For 60 fucking minutes, you get through it. But you get through it a minute at a time. And in my personal recovery, I've got a few minutes, I've got a few days, I've got a few years. But that all-out intensity happens again and again. Because, you know, we call it a 90 and 90 in some fellowships or in some pathways. You call it, hitting meetings. You call it doubling down. You can call it whatever you want to. It's a sense of resurgence of that recovery at certain times in your life. Whether they be crisis moments, whether they be moments of self-doubt, whether they be moments of, you losing your path or not exactly sure where you're going to go, you double down on your recovery because you know that particular pathway, that particular set of tools that you have learned is the way to get through whatever the hell you're going through at that time. So you double down and you go all out in whatever the hell you're doing. And yeah, it's uncomfortable. Yeah, getting vulnerable again sucks. Yeah, getting up there and talking about your shit, talking about whatever the hell is going on in your life sucks. But you know that you're going to get through it one day because you've done it before. And then at the end of the day, you have a little rest, you have a little recovery, then you go to sleep and you wake up and you do it again because you've done it before. And you sit in that discomfort for maybe a day, maybe an hour, maybe a minute, whatever the hell. But you've done it before. So you know that you can get through it. And as a family member, as a loved one, especially these last 5 years as a wife, the first 2 years, I will say, not the best. I've been in family recovery or, specific recovery as a wife for about the last 3 years. Same thing. Whenever I'm going through something, double down on my recovery. For me, that particular pathway does involve meetings. So it's doubling down on my meetings. It's going back to the tools that I've learned, the basics of the tools that I have learned. Going back and, my physical sense of my recovery, going back and getting on that damn treadmill, which I hate, by the way. But getting on there, going through the basics, getting in that weight room, going through the basics, I know the form of lifting those weights. And if I sit there and jack up my form and screw it all up because I want to whip through it, and just get through it fast, I'm going to hurt myself. Because there is no shortcuts. There are no shortcuts. Sorry, grammar. It's all about just going back to the basics, doing the work, sitting in that discomfort for a fucking minute or a day. Because you've done it before and you can do it again. All out. And that's what gets you there. And yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it sucks. But at the end of it, you've done it. And then you get that recovery. And I will tell you that rest period after you have done the hard thing, after you have done what you know you can do, after you have just said, fuck it, everything else hasn't worked. I know what the answer is. I'm just going to do it now. That moment, that recovery, that few moments, that evening, whatever, where you sit there with yourself and you say, yeah, I did this for me. And you have that moment like this where you're just inspired, where you're just relaxed, where you're just content, serene, calm, peaceful. That feeling I was looking for so long in my life. From things outside of myself, from relationships, from work, from, money, power, prestige, from all the fucking things on the outside, from the houses that I own, from the cars that I own, from the fucking boats, from everything, from the titles at my job, whatever. It doesn't work. Or it didn't work for me. The only thing that worked was doing the work in myself, doing the work and moving my body, getting my brain involved, and actually sitting in that discomfort when I was going through it, when I was in the fucking throes of it, a minute at a time. Doubling down, spending the time in discomfort, doing the work, hurting, crying, being vulnerable, fucking throwing it out there to the people that I trust. Then having that recovery, knowing I've done something for myself. And then it gets a little better. Then it gets a little easier. But then you challenge yourself and you push yourself a little more. And that all out gets a little harder, gets a little better, and you grow. And for me, your muscles, like physically sense, your muscles grow. Your tolerance grows. Your resistance grows. Your ability to handle things grows. And your recovery grows. Your self grows. That was bad grammar, I apologize. But you grow. Every part of you. And for me, my self-confidence grew. My self-efficacy grew. Everything about me grew. My ability as a friend, a wife, a mother, a part of this community. My ability to work at my job grew, And yes, I'm in New England. Dunkin' is required as a New England resident. I was told that I had to switch from Starbucks over to Dunkin'. It was like, otherwise I lost my New England card. So yeah, we've switched. And now Starbucks tastes like horrible to me. I don't know. But anyway, totally tangent. But it's about that all out for me. When I get down in the weeds, when I get down in the muck, when I get down in the, oh, pity party, poor me, fuck this shit, I don't want to do it anymore, I just want to lay in my bed. And for me, like, Pop-Tarts are my total downfall, they're my total bullshit, I hate the world kind of thing. But then I get up and I start moving slow. But then I realize the only answer is to do it. And for me, the answer is to do it and double down. Because it sucks. Doubling down because it sucks. And that temporary pain, that temporary discomfort of being honest, being vulnerable, being there, getting my ass to a meeting, talking to somebody, getting it out there so that whatever the hell's going on in my head doesn't sit in my body and take every single part of me to task. Take every single part of me into that pain. Because it will live in my body and it will hurt me physically. I happen to have 2 separate autoimmune diseases. They're kind of joined, but whatever, that affects every single part of my body, all of my joints. And because it's systematic, it's not like they can just replace something, because if they replace one joint, it's going to be all of them. So the only answer is for me to fix my whole body. The only answer for that is for me to fix my whole self. And that is what the all-out intensity, that all-out mentality does for me. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. And yeah, I suffer sometimes. I put myself there sometimes. I'm really good at throwing parties. I'll throw myself a fucking pity party. I love it. Usually it's attendance of 1, me, because who the hell wants to come to my pity party? But then I realize it sucks. So you get out of that. You pull yourself out, start moving, start talking, start being open, honest, vulnerable. Start doing the things that you know how to do because you've done it before. Go all out. Double down. No matter how many years, no matter how many days, no matter how many what the hell ever, no matter how many times you've done it before. It works. Do it again. And that, for me, even with days, weeks, months, years, whatever the hell, when I'm going through it, even when I'm not going through it, sometimes just for a refresher course, double down, all out. Whether that's 7 meetings in a week just to get everything back in my head, whether it's 7 days straight of journaling, 30 days straight of journaling, 30-day journaling, amazing. You want to talk about a commitment to yourself? Write down your fucking feelings for 30 days. That's a commitment to yourself. Get it out of you for 30 damn days straight. That's a commitment. That's an honest approach with yourself. That's something I've done before. All out. I hate those words. But at the same time, those are the words that have helped me grow. And that number one, that first day, that first meeting, that first discussion, that first, hey, you, I need help. I'm in a place, I'm in my feelings, I'm in a pity party, I don't want to be here. I need help. I need to talk. That first one sucks. Worst number in the world. But then it gets easier. You get into that last 10 seconds and then you get done. And it feels amazing. There is a freedom in knowing that you can go all out for yourself when you need to. And then when that coach fucking says, last 10 seconds, I will tell you, there is an adoration for myself. Not pride. Pride goeth before a fall. Not pride, but adoration for myself that I've done this, and a confidence that I can do it again. It's just sense of calmness with that. Sense of good. So, just a thought for the day. Fuck the words all out. But at the same time, yeah, I have to do it every now and then. Here I do it like 3 times a week, but I have to do it and I love it. And that's that. So probably until the next time I go to the gym, I will see you later. And I love y'all. Social media links are in the comments. Haven't done much on the website lately, trying to do more of that. Haven't done much of the blog, trying to do more of that. But anyway, the website link is in the comments just in case I actually do something there. But yeah, so peace out. Love y'all. And as always, take care of you. The relationship you have with you is the only relationship that you will have for the rest of your life. You will know you, and you will be with you from the day that you were born till the day that you die. So have a good relationship with you. And do everything that you can to make that the best one. So until next time, I love you, and I will always love you. So, namaste. Mwah. Peace out.